Froglord, welcome to Icebreaker 26.
Thank you very much. It is a pleasure to be here.
It's a little bit disconcerting.
Why is that?
On the video you'll be able to see, but I mean, for the radio part, guys have all got masks on. I'm not really sure where to put my eyes.
I don't know. I feel like this is a pretty standard attire for us, to be honest. I don't know why it would make anyone feel unsettled.
Should we start with the costume?
Let's go for it.
Explain.
So we are Froglord. We are an amphibious swamp doom band hailing from the depths of the mystic swamp. The Froglord, which we recite music in the glory of, is an amphibious deity who rises from the swamp every 10,000 years to restore the natural balance of the Earth's ecosystems. And we are in our swamp priest regalia, prepared to undertake our swamp ritual this evening at Icebreaker Festival, and hence why we are here before you like this tonight.
And you guys are headlining at the Deco. How does that feel? The Deco is like Southsea's premier alternative venue.
It's cool, man. Like it's the first time we've been in Southsea, but I've got a couple mates down from here, and when they're hearing that we're headlining here, they're like, "Oh man, I remember going there as a kid. It's such a great venue." It's a pleasure to actually be here. We've been fortunate enough to have a little wander around this morning. We got here earlier. Wander over to the pier. Yeah, got some chips.
Oh, you
lovely.
Have to.
I like it.
You have to. So yeah, I mean, like, welcome to Icebreaker. Like, how important is it to be represented at a grassroots event like this?
I think as well, especially because it's a very eclectic mix of music that's going on. We're a very niche subgenre. There's not many who are a fan of sludge metal, let alone metal really in itself.
Maybe some don't like frogs.
Yeah, and amphibious sludge metal is even nicher than that. And to be representing the metal scene here, I mean, there are other metal bands here at Icebreaker, don't get me wrong, but to be helping to represent that here and representing that underground is a wonderful feeling.
For anyone who's never heard of like sludge and doom and that kind of that little section of the metal landscape, how would you begin to describe that?
I mean, sludge I've always found is one of the more ambiguous of the metal genres, but basically take Black Sabbath, add a couple of decades in there, make it slightly faster, a bit more. In occasions, not all the time. Let's not get overkill here. I don't know, man. Wander through a swamp and crawl through the bog, and you'll get it. You'll get it.
You bring up Black Sabbath. You've covered a great Black Sabbath track. Who else deserves the Froglord treatment?
I feel like we've done a few covers over the years live, haven't we?
Rob Zombie.
We did a Rob Zombie track.
We did Caius. What was that one? Super Scooper.
Yeah. Don't try to take me away. That was a good one.
We've done another Black Sabbath cover in the past.
We did a Tool song once.
We did Tool,
which we absolutely slaughtered and did a terrible job of because it was Tool and we had no right trying that.
We did a much better Caius cover.
Yeah, the Caius one was sick. I think that was on the live album down in Bournemouth.
Yeah, it was.
Yeah.
It was.
Which is not too far from here.
Down the road.
Yeah.
Got anyone else in your sights that you'd like to cover?
Madonna.
Yeah, to be fair, Madonna would be
like
sick. Yeah.
I'll be here for that.
Yeah. Stick with that.
And are there any bands that you'd love to open for?
Well, to be honest, so we've literally last night it was announced we're opening on tour for Bat Sabbath, which is the alter ego of Cancer Bats, for 2 weeks in July. And I'll be honest, that's up there. That is a pipe dream in and of itself, and I think we're all still in disbelief that that's happening. Yeah, those guys. That's our dream to open for them, and we're doing it. We're living the dream, baby.
What else have you got coming up for 2026?
We've got quite a good few. We've got our own headline tour in April, and then the tour with Cancer Bats performing as Bat Sabbath in July. We also have a new album out in March called Lower and Slower, which essentially is a reimagining of a number of Froglord songs where we've played them in the most doom style we can possibly think, where everything is played about 15 or 20 BPM slower, drop tuned by an extra 2 or 3 semitones. Thank you. And that's also as a charity record for the Wetlands Trust. So all the 100% of the digital profits and 50% of the merch and physical media profits is going to the Wetlands Trust, which that's our core. We are a very environmental-based charity. Environmental-based charity? No, we're not quite there yet. We haven't achieved that.
We're an
environmental band, and we want to work with as many environmental charities as possible. And Wetlands Trust is a great one to be working with this year.
Absolutely, it makes sense. And who else are you looking forward to checking out at Icebreaker?
We caught Rex. Yeah, they're fantastic. To be fair, they're really good. Twin Skeleton, they're kind of Bristol based, aren't they? Yeah, they did Metal to the Masses in Bristol last year, which that was kind of our I wouldn't say break. I don't know.
I would say a break, but it's definitely
it was a very good stepping stone for ourselves. They were in the Bristol Metal to the Masses last year. They were a cracking band. So shout out to them guys.
Amazing. And speaking of amphibians, what is your favourite frog?
Jesus, there's a few to pick from. I always that always throws me off guard. That question. It's like what a left field question. What would make you think that? So there's the Suriname toad, where it's this toad which is found in South America, where when it lays its frog spawn, it lays its frog spawn in these like pouches on its back. So when it gives birth, it like explodes from its back. If anyone,
it's a bit like a gremlin.
Kind of like that. Yeah. My cat's called Gremlin. He's a crazy cat. That's not related. And also there is the Darwin's frog, where that's a frog where it keeps its spawn in its mouth. So the female
throws it up.
Basically, yeah. The female transfers the spawn over to the male, who keeps them in a sort of like cheek pouch, and then when they hatch, they come out fully formed as frogs once they've metamorphized and vomits out projectiles, these tiny little frogs.
That is wild, but also very metal.
Yeah, absolutely.
I love that. Amazing, guys. Thank you so much for stopping by. And
thank you so much for having us.
Looking forward to seeing your show.
Lovely. Thank you so much.